Muhammed Ali, welcome to the team.
Yes, mate, you alright?
Do you know something? You know I used to film you when you was a young kid. Were you at Bury? You was at Bury, weren't you? And you always used to put a smile on my face, mate. Super talent. But by the time you were 16, I wasn't seeing you no more because you were on the England squad, then eventually the GB squad, and you ended up you won the elites, didn't you?
Yeah, my first year in them, I won them.
And then you never really went into them after that because you were boxing.
After then, I was on the GB squad and I was just in the major tournaments and then going to the Olympics.
I think you fought Shakur Stevenson twice, didn't you?
Yeah, I fought him twice.
Yeah.
Give him a good fight as well, so yeah, that was a good experience.
And so you put pen to paper with my boss and now your manager, Steve Wood. How long ago was that? Not
yeah, just like last month, and he's got me out straight away, so yeah. Can't wait.
And we've added you onto the weekend card, which is this Saturday, which is a cracking show because we've got the final of the VIP super welterweight tournament, which has now been upgraded to the Central Area title, and there's another young kid on there who's a real prospect called Joe Howarth, making a little bit of noise. Obviously, we've got you on there now. We've got your stablemate Connor Taylor on there. I think we've got Mike McKay. It's a good little show actually.
Yeah, it should be a good one, mate. Can't wait.
I'd like to say, but I never thought I'd be talking to you because you signed early on in your career with Frank Warren.
Yeah, Frank, it just wasn't, mate. It just wasn't keeping me busy enough. So I felt like I had to take a step back and just get on the smaller shows and just keep busy.
Well, that's what Steve's good about because we put this is our 4th show of the year. I think we've got 19 shows penciled in till the end of the year. He regularly does, 20 plus shows a year, and that's enough to keep anyone busy.
Yeah, mate. People say we could fight 20 times a year. Get me on the ball.
But if we can keep you busy, I presume we're not going to have to keep you too busy because I think if everything goes away, I believe it will go, and we get you this Shake Any Ring Rust off because I think it was last June.
Last June, mate,
June wasn't when you fought. Get the ring rust off. Get you out in maybe an 8th round before the end of the year. I presume a man of your quality would be ready to jump right back on the big stage and hopefully for the title.
Whatever speed Steve wants to move me, I'm ready. Like I'm just gonna leave it in his hands.
Because as an amateur, your last few fights all was in the World Boxing Series, wasn't it? Where you were fighting 5-3s anyway.
Well, obviously, I've not been too busy since. No. I've only had like 4 or 5 fights since then in like 6 years. So I think just by getting that.
Yeah, but you're always in the gym.
Yeah, I'm always in the gym, but I think the gym and the ring is 2 different things. Like just different. Just by getting that ring experience back in, just getting used to it.
So this is just really. I mean, I think your opponent is a kid called Cruz Perez, Pitbull, a Nicaraguan kid. And one thing we know about the Nicaraguans is they're very tough. I think he's only been stopped once, and he's 7 losses. He's only been stopped once, and his 4 wins. He's stopped 2 of them, and actually one of them was only a couple of weeks ago. So this kid is young, he's hungry, he's looking to cause an upset.
Yeah, it should be good. We'll see what happens on the night.
How do you go about it? Because you won so much as an amateur. Are you a naturally very confident kid?
I don't know. Like I just believe that I train hard and I can beat anyone. Like I think as long as I put the work in, I fancy my chance against anyone. Yeah,
because your style is very pleasing. Because you do have high intensity. You don't relax on. Yes, you can box skillful when you want. But when you need to dig deep, you dig deep, don't you?
Yeah, mate, I think it's ever since I was a young kid, I've just been instilled in it from my dad. Like, he just always made us work hard, and I just think it's come from there.
I do. I remember you in the filming you in the Northwest Regional Champions. I've probably filmed you about 2 or 3 times, winning them. And what I always loved about it was that high intensity. That you were relentless. And I've not watched you too much as a pro, so I've been really looking.
Yeah, mate. Well, once I start fighting to get that ring fitness back, man, that'll be back. 100%.
Nationals.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back like that.
And you've been here at Arnie's since you turned over. This is where you've always been, because you're a Keighley man, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yorkshire.
It's because with Arnie, you see me spar Paul Butler, and ever since then, mate, like you just.
Oh, of course, because Paul used to was Arnie.
Yeah, so I sparred him when I was young, and obviously Arnie's always had good things to say about me, and it just clicked. So yeah, I've been with him for a while now.
And how did you find your way then down to Bury? Because again, Keighley, you know, in fact I was talking to your cousin, Ibn Nadim, and you both boxed at Bury, didn't you?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, and my little brother, obviously he doesn't box no more. We all did, all three of us.
So why was that? Because that's some travelling, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not even sure why we went there, but we went there and worked out for us.
That was a connection with young Amir Khan, wasn't it? You know, that was his old amateur gym. Was that the?
Nah, mate, it was nothing to do with that. I think we just went down because they had a few good kids there. We went for sparring.
All right.
And obviously, like, because they were a big kid, they were giving us good spars. And my uncle just thought, oh yeah, this is the gym we need to be at. So we just stuck there.
Another good thing about any kid that fights out of Bury ABC and Mitch Ellie is fitness. They always fit the kids, aren't they?
Yeah,
which obviously was a major part of your why you were so successful.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Mick, I guess you grafted in. I don't like the lazy people in that gym.
No. And do you prefer this because, like I said, this is going to be, it's only your 5th fight, but it's your 4th, 6th rounder. Yeah. So you've jumped in the deep end straight away, haven't you?
Yeah, but I feel like if I was fighting regular, I'd be on the 8th by now, but on 10th maybe. But I want to be on like 1 fight a year or something. So like that's like I said, that's why the main reason for moving with Steve. Yeah. Just to get out regular. Then I'll move on to the 8s and 10s. But
do you look forward to those? Do you feel that's when we're going to see the best of you, when you get those extra long rounds?
Mate, I've never been in them, so I can't really say, but hopefully that's
but I presume you
because I'm a fit lad, I spar 10 rounds, mate, like I cruise through them, so yeah, it should be fine.
Well, listen, I'm really looking forward to March the 18th down at Wigan, where we get to see you, and we've got some great fights on there, as I mentioned before. We've got a Central Area fight on there, we've got the very talented Joe Howard fighting another kid unbeaten, where it's prospect v prospect.
Yeah, should be
that's always nice, that, isn't it? Especially on the small hall show, and for nothing. All they're fighting for is a W behind the name. So, hopefully, when I speak to you next, I'll be saying win number 5.
Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. That's the plan.
Ali, you take care, kiddo.
Yeah, and you, mate.
Bye, mate.
Cheers.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.